The rule said yes, the room said maybe. The rule said yes, but the room said maybe. I brought a little package, postage on the face, enough to pay the journey, enough to leave that place. The book still had a doorway, the counter had a chill, the token still was standing, but the room would not sit still. Haunted transaction, yes, on the page, maybe in the lobby, fear on the stage. The rule said it could travel, but the air said prove it true. The stamps were not hidden, right there in the light, represented genuine, authentic, clear and bright. Checked in good faith, plainly ordinary buyer eyes, but ordinary looking cannot quiet every why. Look at the corner, look at the line, enough little postage should have been fine, but a valid little token in a frightened little room can start to feel like thunder, can start to smell like doom. The clerk was not a villain, the clerk was not a judge. The clerk was handed fog there and told to feel the smudge. Not trained like a lab coat, not paid to read the soul, but standing at the window where the hidden burdens roll. Is there postage enough there? That should be the test. Is there some known flaw there? Name it with the rest. Is the mark before us? Show it in the light. But if the mark is weather, then the weather is not right. Name the mark, name the flaw, suspicion is not law. Name the door, name the rule, do not make the feeling cruel. Too many flags together started looking loud, too many little promises gathered like a cloud. A package can be lawful and still become a scene when the system keeps on asking what the token cannot mean. Stamps work until they don't, rules hold until they won't, forever until the stare, payment until the air. On paper it was simple, in person it was not. The policy said doorway, the training said watch that spot. The warning said be careful, the package said I paid, and somewhere in the middle a haunted bargain stayed. Rule said yes, room said maybe, stamp said paid, fear said maybe, book said go, stare said maybe. Counter light flickered and the token went crazy. If stamps are still accepted, say it without fear. If stamps are not accepted, make the ending clear. If clerks should judge the paper, give them truth to see. If clerks should not be judges, do not make them be. If buyers must be careful, tell them what is known. If proof is kept behind the wall, do not leave us on our own. Name the mark, name the flaw, suspicion is not law. Name the door, name the test, do the work and tell the rest. The Lord can see the buyer and the window worker too. The Lord can see the system asking both what neither knew. The Lord can see the package and the promise on its face, and the fear that fills a lobby when the rules leave empty space. Not quite yes, not quite no, that is where the shadows grow. Not quite law, not quite grace, just a haunted public place. Take the stamp or don't, then let the answer stand. Trust the token plainly or remove it from the hand. Do not keep it living, half trusted, half accused. A promise cannot serve it while it is being refused. Haunted transaction, a rule with the shadow is a half-open door. Haunted transaction, if the token is allowed, do not haunt it anymore. The rule said yes, the room said maybe. Praise Jesus for daylight. No